from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Easy. Chip slant. Sit high.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Here we go.
Watkins motioning over.
Tonight.
Second down. It's Fields. Fires left sideline. That is complete. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Here we go, side. Chip slant. 11. Out, let's go. Easy. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
West right, zip. Here we go, we good.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throwing right, it's taken in. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
You got a mini bases. Why not? Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here we go, sit high.
Fields now on second down. That's taken in by Achane.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hey, 5:51. Right.
Fields from the gun on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This brought in out past the 20. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, carry. Hey, carry. Sit high.
Back to throw is Fields. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
EQ! Press, punch right. Tonight.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Going up top. That is hard. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 55 yards on the game. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go, tonight.
Slot man in motion left. And he'll lunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Achane. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Hold on, hey.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Again, it's Benson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Say hi.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, say hi. Say hi.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, say hi. Say hi.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. We're good. Tonight.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Glendale after this.
Here we go.
Here's A-Chain. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Here we go, son.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
All right.
A run up the middle with Achan. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Here we go.
3rd down, 3 to go. Slot man in motion
Go.
right. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Here's a designed run. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Now, Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion. Here's Achan. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, can. Here we go, son. All right.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. One more. Hey, Omaha. 2-2.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. To the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. Mayday. Sit high.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here we go.
Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, shit. One more.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey. 1-1.
A run out of the gun with Benson. I fumbled the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
1-1. Two.
To throw is Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
1-1.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Hey, easy, Quibble. 1-1. Stop.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Omaha.
From the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Steelers will take over at their own 15.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go. No mas. Hey, can. Delta. Alpha. Extend. Chip slant. All right.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Alpha, let's go. Easy. West right, sit.
Watkins motioning over.
You got a mini. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Hey, can. It's all right.
Here's Fields. That is caught side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Steelers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
2-2.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive.